This is Joe C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that.
North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They'll go to the counter. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's Raiola to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Out wide right, it's Culliver. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Straight ahead, it's James. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Handoff again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield.
This is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
North Texas will have to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Throwing Raiola. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Raiola. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Culliver. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Wide receiver going in motion. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Hamilton. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Play action with Raiola. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's Raiola to throw. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Summers. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the gun, it's James. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Line getting set on second down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Keep it on the ground. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The mean green now facing the meanest of problems on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Raiola finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Oliver. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. On the ground, it's James. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Let the result of that play stand. And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? Trying to burn this defensive back. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. North Texas will have to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Turns it upfield. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bussey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Snags it. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's Raiola to throw. They're all over it. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Not the most productive pass for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for a big gain. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Long way to go on second down. Keeps it on the option. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll pull it over and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresh center downs going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
2nd down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Martin. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Running inside, it's James. And he's brought down after a short gain. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right side, it's Summers. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. North Texas really has it going on offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
They'll run it. It's Alexander. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mean Green. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Raiola. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. At midfield, he's got room. On the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Powers inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Marshall back at it with another first and 10. Takes off. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Plows his way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Raiola to throw for it on fourth. Makes a grab past the marker. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on first down. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Myers. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Marshall! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's James. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Well, after that false start, now instead of second and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Way off target there. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the return, it's Bussey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Volunteers looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build his halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Left side, it's James. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They punt it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Boston. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Culliver.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to mark.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Here's Raiola to throw. Out wide left, it's Bussey. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Makes the catch, it's Alexander. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Run in the red zone, it's Boston. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bird! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's James. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires on the run. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quick give. It's Meyer. He's got the 1st down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The play fake, Raiola. Here comes the heat. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They'll need a bunch on second down. Great job. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Just gets rid of that one. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running the mat if they're going to win this one.
North Texas in the hurry up. Send the tight end in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes to the left. He's at the 40. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Out wide right, it's Summers. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Run in the red zone, it's Alexander. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Raiola turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Boston. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They want to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He wants to throw it again. Right side, it's Summers. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Looking for space. It's Boston. He's past the sticks. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll give it to him again. He's past the 30. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quick completion to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Play action with Raiola. The short hands, it's Alexander. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Meadows. Makes his man miss. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Handoff to the single back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Keeps it himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. 4th down, Raiola. Makes the grab. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. The give to the left side. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll run the counter. They put the brakes on it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Back open in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Under pressure. Touchdown! Thundering Herd! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Lost to throw on 1st. On the move. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Using his feet. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Baker. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Left side, it's Martin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense...
It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. North Texas in the hurry up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
On play action. With the catch, it's Cotton. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. Unleashes one. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Oh, pressure's coming. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he is stopped out of bounds, well short of the goal line. Not even close, as this defense would not let him get in. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Today, that's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm